Hi guys, welcome to Strength Reversed. It's Amy and welcome to a VR to Candy, Soul, and Soil. This is the hashtag Dating the Tarot 2020. I think I'm going to give it a go because I want to, and that's what I'm doing this year, stuff I want. I'm going to see if my incense burner is going to work with this backflow incense. You can't have any air movement. There it goes a little bit. Okay, so here's number one, the Cheapskate Date. What did you date because they were cheap as chips, and what was the outcome? Well, this is the cheapest of cheapies. This is what I call my purse deck, and it is a not a dollar store, a Halloween store knockoff. It is low budget. It is a cheap bastard deck. You can see the broke ass cardstock, and I love it. Okay, this is the date that would pick me up wearing a baseball cap. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do the baseball cap thing. Number two is the slow burner date, the one you weren't sure about first meeting, but over time you suspect it's turning into love, and that is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. Now, it took me quite a while to warm up to this deck, but I'm really liking it now that I'm working with it more and more. It's just really pretty, and it has unicorns and rainbows and whatnot. I think there's just too much air on this thing. Maybe I should stop talking. Number three, the blind date, because we are impulsive humans and sometimes we just rush in. Who did I date without looking or thinking? Well, that was the Wildwood. And I know this isn't a popular one, but I'm not super into it. I mean, it's really an interesting read if you read the guidebook. I really want to be into it. I mean, that's really cool. But animal decks don't really do it for me usually, and it just does not hold my attention. Sorry. Number four, the Rebound Date. The one you keep going to break up with, but you keep being pulled back together. And that is the Deviant Moon. Now, I think I stay with it because of this card. I belly danced for many years, and I just really love this card. Other than that, it's kind of weird. I like looking at the pictures, but I don't really feel called to do tarot readings with it, and they are really shiny, sticky cards. So this deck is, even though I've had it for a long time, is pretty new because it doesn't get a whole lot of wear. Number five, the surprise love affair date. The one you thought would be just okay, but it was love at first sight that took you by surprise. And that is the Japaridze Tarot. I got this as a gift, and when I first looked at it, I was like, I don't know. It's okay. But the more I read in the guidebook and the more I use it, I just find something new in every picture every time I look at it. So this one I'm really, really liking. Number six, the Not My Type Date. The one you went on thinking it wasn't really your cup of tea, but what the hell? And what happened? Well, that is the Mystical Cats. Again, a gift from my son. And I immediately thought, not my type. But I looked through it and I used it, and it really reads very well. It's really cute, and I love that it's cats doing cat things. The pictures I really like, and they've captured they've captured the correct catness for the personality of each card. So this one was a surprise, and I really, really like. Number 7, the I may have to delete your number date. The one that really didn't work, but you still haven't broken up with yet. What's stopping you? And that one is the Mystic Dreamer. I really liked it for 5 minutes. And then the borders started bothering me, and the squinting at it started bothering me because everything seems just small. I do like it. I just think, you know, if I lost it, I wouldn't cry. Okay, that's cool, but, you know, I may have to lose its number. Number 8, the forever love, the true love, without a doubt, hands down, the Grand Dame, as Jason calls it, that is my Robin Wood. And I know Julie says that the carpets don't match the drapes and all these cards, but you know what? I'll live with it. Because it's kismet. We're soulmates and it was meant to be. So I can see past all of the flaws. I just love this deck. This is the Lily Potter to my Snape. Always. Well, Julie, if you're watching, I'm trying to find the bush and I'm just not seeing any. Okay, well, that's maybe a good thing. Number 9, the Stormy On Off Date. The one you can't stay away from, equal parts passion, lust, and fighting. The one you have to have a break from, but can't stay away from either. That is, for me, the Handle Tarot. Now, this deck creeps me out and kind of pisses me off. And I have a specific experience with this deck that I made a video about quite a while ago. With a specific card in this deck. I had a reading. Someone gave me a reading, a pretty phenomenal reader, and I just absolutely loved the deck when she read with it. And of course, eyes have a significance for me, and there's an eye on the High Priestess card. But I have a love-hate relationship here. There it is. And that's the card that freaks me out. So for a long time, I kept this card in a box, like in a wooden tarot box, and never opened it and was kind of scared of it. So it is my Stormy On Off. And number 10, the Friends with Benefits. Who can you run to without commitment whenever you just have a need for them? The one who always just kind of falls back into life. And that is my tiny universal weight tarot. I feel like a user when I use this deck because I never give it any love or attention except for when I need it. When I need a favor. Like I used it for my advent calendar. I think I used it for one other thing and then promptly put it away and ignored it. But it's still working. They're very difficult to handle, though. I will say that. Okay, thank you. I will post these prompts along with Candy's original video. And I am seeing this tag everywhere. And of course, you know me. I am about a month behind everyone else in videos. So I am watching and I'm liking seeing all the decks people are coming up with because sometimes, you know, people want to dump a deck and I'm like, oh God, no, it's gorgeous. And sometimes people love a deck and I'm like, I don't know what you see in it. Kind of like Significant Others. Okay, thanks everyone. Make sure you like or subscribe and I will see you next time.